Calamari Salutations, everyone. Squid here, bringing you Quarterfinals of the YCL Season 3. So we made it into playoffs. I don't even know how that happened. So there were 8 playoff spots. We got the 7th seed. And the person who entered playoffs below us was actually the guy who beat us 6-0 last week. So Hello Kid made it into playoffs because he managed to beat us 6-0. And last week was rough, not gonna lie. In retrospect, what was I thinking switching in a Volcanion on a Matzel, right? The immediate switch in should have been the Articuno, for sure. No questions asked there. And just go from there. Instead, tragedy happened. So yeah, I got punished by doing a bad play. I really don't blame it on the RNG. For me, it isn't excuse for getting 6-0'd. So yeah. But we did made it into playoffs. It was a bumpy road. I'm not even sure if we 100% deserve to be in playoffs because of the free win we got from the rule breaking and the crit on Sand Slowbro. Oh well, but since we're in playoffs, we're gonna try and come home and play. And boy, do we gotta play because we're facing off against Sally once again. Sally was one of the coaches who beat us in the regular season. So about Sally's team, nothing has changed. He still has the same roster. He still has the same Rillaboom, the same Mamoswine, and the same Volcarona. All of those are scary mons in their outright, and they're gonna be tough to deal with. And I'm looking especially at the Weezing and the Steelix. Those two mons are very important because of my win con, and I'll explain to you guys in a bit what my win con is. So I want to chip down those two mons. Steelix needs to be outright removed, I think, or like really low for me for Caesar to put in work. So we're gonna start out with my win con this week. I decided to go with the Agility Caesar. Agility Caesar outspeeds everything at +2, and it's gonna hit hard even though I don't have any boosts whatsoever. So we're adamant. We can be adamant to achieve this goal. And we have Bug Bite, Iron Head, Dual Wing Beat. So Bug Bite, Iron Head, Dual Wing Beat hit basically anyone but the Steelix. Hence being so important for me to chip down that Steelix. I might trade Mons just for the fact that I can chip down the Steelix. That's how much I want that Steelix gone. So we're gonna try and aim for that. And yeah, so protective pads, because since week 4 or 3 I'm paranoid with Flame Body on my Caesars, so I really want the protective pads. And Dual Wing Beat hopefully doesn't miss and it can win us the game, because Dual Wing Beat is a free click on both the Rillaboom and the Volcarona. So Caesar comes in really nicely on the Rillaboom. It checks it really nicely. And Dual Wing Beat hits both the Rillaboom and the Volcarona super effectively. So that's really something that I will be able to click throughout the match. Caesar will come in more as a late game sweeper, and hopefully it can net us the win in the late game. And we have Throw. So Throw is here mainly substituting the Pinsir. I don't quite remember the word that I wanted to say, but oh well. Let's just say first that nicknames this week are from stuff that you can find while going on a stroll by the street. So we have Árvore, tree, and now we have Bench, banco. So I have speed investment on the Throw, and the speed investment of the Throw is mainly to outspeed a no-speed Weezing Galar. That may catch him off guard, and I can Zen Headbutt it to do a pretty good chunk to it. And that's basically it, besides the throw. So, low kick. Low kick is very important because it's 120 base power against the Steelix and the Mamoswine. So, low kick will almost certainly one-hit KO the Mamoswine, depending on its spread. And yeah, I think this is basically it for the throw. We have guts because you never know if you're gonna get toxic or you're gonna get burned with the throw. That's just how it is. Throw attracts a lot of status, so we might as well make use of them. And if I was max defense, I could potentially check Abandoned Memo or EQ, but since I'm not, I'm functioning more as a soft check rather than a hard check. So I have to take that into consideration because my team is pretty weak against Mamoswine. So I really hope I can deal with it in some way, shape or form. But well, let's go to the Toxic Spikes setter that I hope this week sets up Toxic Spikes, because it was my game plan last time that we faced that I wanted to set up the Toxic Spikes, but I couldn't. So we're gonna do that for sure because 1, we're gonna lead Drapion, and 2, we're gonna click Toxic Spikes probably turn 1. From my mock battles, I was trying not to click Toxic Spikes turn 1, but I think there's no reason for me not to do that. I may not do it if I'm in front of the Mamoswine, because I'd rather knock it off than do anything else. And I think that's basically the only scenario where I don't click Toxic Spikes. Yeah, I just want Toxic Spikes up. He can remove them with the Weezing, and he can remove them with the Starmie, but since we have Corsola Galar, he won't be removing them with the Starmie, at least if I'm not sleeping, because I may very well be sleeping, I don't know. Yeah, I think this is it for the Drapion. It's EV to outspeed the Rillaboom, and the rest is just pure defense, basically it. So I've spoken about Corsola, and I've mostly run max defense Corsola throughout the season, and this is the week where I change it up and go max special defense. So max special defense allows me to deal with the pesky Starmie that demolished me last time, and it also allows me to check the Volcarona with the Rock Tomb. So even if the Volcarona straight up attacks the Corsola, since I'm lowering its speed, I can revenge it with something else, so that's mighty fine. Corsola's job is also to set up the rocks this match. Rock Tomb is also a pretty spammable move because it's a measure of speed control, so whatever comes in will be slower, and I can deal with it with other stuff. So for instance, if the Rillaboom is sitting in front of the Corsola, I may switch into the Volcanion. If it's a -1 speed, I know that I can outspeed it, even though Grassy Glide exists, but oh well. And Strength Sap also serves as a way to check those physical attackers, so it's pretty nice in that regard. And this Volcanion set. So there's a lot to discuss here. I think this set is either pure genius or pure insanity. One of the two. There's no middle term. So EVs are all over the place. First things first. This set is designed to break through his team pretty nicely, which, by the way, he doesn't have a clear-cut switch into Steam Eruption. His best switching is Vaporeon, but since his switching is Vaporeon, we have the Thunderfang. Thunderfang doesn't do much to Vaporeon, but if I can get the Vaporeon in to be toxic, that's a win. It will help me getting it chipped down on the long run. And Liquidation is here to basically one-hit KO the Volcarona once again. I have a little bit more of attack investment, and Flamethrower and Steam Eruption. So the special side of Volcanion... no, I'm lying. The attack investment is actually the same, but because I'm not running a plus attack nature, I have to have all of this investment. So... yeah, I was going on the special side of Volcanion, so I have Steam Eruption to hit everything, basically everything besides those two that I mentioned, and Flamethrower to hit the Rillaboom, because he may expect likely... The great thing about this Volcanion set is that I can fake being either physical or special, and then hit him with the other side of the set. So that's the idea that I will try to achieve during the match. And the speed investments is so that I'll still be able to outspeed minimum speed Vaporeon. Not for speed EVs, but I hope that he doesn't do that. Otherwise it will be a speed tie. Yeah, so this is basically it for the Volcanion. I don't know if this set will work. I honestly don't, but since I think Sally is a better battler than me, I have to try and get all the advantages I can during prep, and that's what I'm trying to do. So, oh, forgot to mention nicknames. I'm so sorry. Where was I? Oh yeah, so we have had bench that are already mentioned. So we have Trash Can, Caixote do Lixo. We have Sidewalk, Calçada. And we have Fountain, Fonte. And last but not least, we have Street Lamp, Lâmpada de Rua, the Heliolisk. So Heliolisk has the Magnet Rise because I can sit in front of the Steelix that way and just surf it. And I have U-turn because he has two ground types that he's most likely gonna bring to the match. So I want to still be able to pivot out with the Heliolisk. And even if he switches in the Rillaboom, because I can't really stay in on the Rillaboom with the Grassy Glide demolishes Heliolisk. So U-turn will still deal a good chunk, let's call it, to the Rillaboom. Around 20% I'm expecting. Less if it's defensive. So yeah, so a Thunderbolt to hit the Vaporeon. Heliolisk is also here because it's a free switch in on the Vaporeon every time. The worst thing the Vaporeon can do to it is Toxic it. And since I won't be staying in on the field very much, I don't think that will phase the Heliolisk very much. And also to softly check the Starmie, because in a 1v1 scenario where I switch in the Heliolisk without taking damage, I can deal with the Staryu that way. So this is basically the team. I think it's time for the battle, so I'm gonna try to reach out to Sally, and I'm nervous. I'm really nervous. See you there. Alrighty guys, no wheezing. Oh, no wheezing is so amazing. So amazing. Oh my god, I'm so gonna lead with Drapion. Oh my god, no wheezing is terrific. I can control hazards quite nicely. So his only removal is Starmie, and Corsola will always switch in on the Starmie, so that's the plan. And he does have the Vaporeon to absorb the hits from the Volcanion. That does make it a little bit more difficult for me to get the Volcanion in for free. Otherwise, I really hope it's not Banded Mamoswine, because otherwise I'll just get melted. And I think this is basically it. So I want to check. So looks like he already selected, so good luck, have fun to Sally. But I want to check the damage that Caesar is doing on a defensive Vaporeon. So It's around 30%. Around 35%. So that's the range I want to opponent at. So who's the Diga? Nice, it's the Steelix. Okay, we're probably just gonna trade hazards here. But since I'm Air Balloon, he can't outright KO me. So that's what we're gonna do. I've tried Taunt, but Taunt doesn't really seem to work out because in Mox he usually attacks turn 1. Okay, that's good. That's good. It's a fair trade. And I think I'll save the Drapion to just stay healthy against the Rillaboom, because I want to expand the Drapion first and the Caesar second. And here we just set up rocks, I feel like. Yeah, he traded rocks for rocks. Should have taunted, but I didn't want to risk it. The taunt was more so that Drapion could do something to the Weezing than anything else. He Toxics this. That's not fine, but it could be worse. So, now the thing is, what will I do against the Steelix? I feel like I should be able to lower its attack and then go into throw. I think that's a play he can make. And he goes into Dawkins. Dawkins is the Volcarona. Oh no! Oh no 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 no. No 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 no. We're just gonna Rock Tomb this. Okay. So his boots as expected. Rock Tomb this stuff. Just get it out of here. He subs. Oh. No, no, no. You're not subbing. We hit. That's good. So is he gonna stay in? That's some pretty good poison chip. Feel like we go into Volcanion now. And if he subs, that's fine. He withdrew. Okay. Melville. Who's Melville? Oh, it's the Vaporeon. Yes, this thing is starting to get chipped down. Alright, lefties. And Poison Chip. So I'm expecting either a Heal Bell or something like that. So I'm just gonna Thunder Fang. And let's fake us being physical. So now should be like a Wish or something like that. He flinched. Oh, that's huge. That's actually huge. And now I'm gonna make a weird play. I'm gonna Flamethrower. Because I don't expect him to stay in. And I'm expecting the Steelix switching. He stayed in. Oh. Come on. Okay, so he wishes. I think the Thunder Fang should KO from this range. And even if he goes Steelix, I don't think that's the end of the world, so let's just do this. He might go Mammal. Going Mammal would be a problem though. But I'd rather get rid of the Wish passing. Yeah, the play should have been... Okay. Does he live? Yes! Wish passing gone. Okay, this is going good. And now he brings in the Memo, I feel like. Okay. So, against the Memo, we're gonna go Throw, because Throw will allow us to gauge what kind of set this is. It's probably, if I had to guess, it's probably Choice Band. But Choice Band... Okay, let's see. It's not Choice Band. Wow. Pretty good, then. What we're gonna do then is just knock off. I feel like knockoff is the play, because if he stays in, we get rid of the item of the Memo, and that's amazing. And he has a high chance of going Starmie. And even if he goes Volcarona should be fine to switch into for the Volcanion, since the Volcanion is at max HP. He stays in. I'm fine trading this because Throw is mainly here for the... Or can I switch something in? No, I don't think I can. I need the Corsola to be able to check the Starmie. So what we're gonna do is just knock off once again, because he withdrew. Nice. Into the Volcarona. Oh, that's best case scenario, I feel like. Woo! That's amazing. Alright, so we're gonna go into the Volcanion once again. And if he goes Starmie, so be it. I don't mind. At this point. Getting rid of the boots on the Volcarona is so nice. He basically has to set up now if he wants to do something with it. The Psychic won't kill. Yeah. And now we just... from the range we're at, I feel like the safest bet is to Steam Eruption, because it should still KO from this range. Yeah, he just stays in and tries to damage the Volcanion as much. It's what I would do. Good, we don't miss this week. Nice, there's the Volcarona out of the way. And if he brings the Memo Swine, I'll just let this thing die. Or let me check something. So I've seen the 4 moves of Steelix. So it's Fire Fang, Fire Fang, Toxic, High Horsepower, and Stealth Rock. I think that's it. So... Okay, so... I don't think we want the Starmie Rapid Spinning, so we definitely will go into the Corsola. Even though I could sack the Volcanion here, I don't think that's the play. There's the same Meteor Beam set that wrecked me last time. So... I'm counting on Corsola not surviving 2 hits from this. So let's see something. Am I surviving the Meteor Beam with anything? So let's check the Starmie at +1. Let's say it's Hydro Pump. Okay, Heliolisk. It should KO with Psyshock. If it has it. If it's Psychic... If it's Psychic... If it's Psychic, there's a chance it doesn't. So we're gonna... Giga Drain. How about the scissor? Can the scissor survive? Not a hydro pump. I think we're gonna toy a little bit by doing this. And it's unfortunate that we get the chip from the rocks, but we basically have to do this. It's probably calking if hydro pump kills or something like that. Let's see. Did he click the hydro pump? Yes! We got it! Now, from the range we're at, do we survive? I don't think so. Where is the Thunderbolt? Yeah, Thunderbolt demolishes. But do we survive the Thunderbolt with the Thaw? We might. Basically have to stall out all of the turns until he dies from poison. I might. And since I might as well try it. Damn it. Oh well. Whew. Okay. Let's go into this and U-turn, because now it's time to get desperate. For sure. Yeah. So if it's Psyshock, he kills for sure. If it's not Psyshock, then maybe we survive. No. Yes, he withdrew. Perfect. A Diga? Who's a Diga? Oh, I could have stayed in on this, actually. Nice. So, you turn out, we go into the Volcanion, and we just press Steam Eruption. Steam Eruption or Flamethrower. Which is best? The Starmie is pretty low, so I dare say that Flamethrower is actually the best place, so we're gonna Flamethrower. Yes, it's in range of the scissor. Perfect. Perfect. Just perfect. I feel like we liquidate, because from Flamethrowers, I think liquidation will do the most damage to Starmie if the Starmie comes in. And so, okay. He brings the Mamoswine now, I feel like. Either the Mamoswine or the Rillaboom, one of the two. I'd rather it be the Rillaboom. I'm paranoid, but let me check if... Might be paranoid, but let me check if Mamoswine gets fire coverage, which I don't think it does. There's the Mamo. Okay, so we just let this thing go down. We liquidation. We liquidate. Knock off. Okay. So he might be locked in. I'm not sure. What I'm gonna do is just go into the scissor and press agility. From the damage on the throw, he's not banded, so I'm safe in that regard. So let's do this. It's go time. If I did my things correctly, Scissor should clean house from here. Alright. So let's do this. Okay, his best bet is now going to Rillaboom and hope that Grassy Glide kills, I feel like. Okay, here's the Rillaboom. Rock's Chip is really nice. Is he the berry set once again? Yes, he is. Okay. So let's go for Bug Bite, because it should deal the most damage. Now, I don't think Bug Bite will one-hit KO, because he's at +1 defense. But since... Okay, that's really nice. He Swords Nest. Let me think. He'll die next turn. I just have to make sure that I outspeed the Starmie. I feel like we still go for Bug Bite. And let's hope the Grassy Glide doesn't KO. It does. Nah. He will die, not right? Yes. Oh, thank God. Now we go into Heliolisk. I feel like. Whew. Okay, and how are we doing this? So he can't click the... He can't click the water move. So let's just T-Volt and hope we survive anything he throws at us. Ice Beam. Oh, that's his coverage. I think we're good then. Yes! We did it, guys! We did it! Yes! From a 6-0 to a 2-0 victory into the semifinals. Oh my God. Wow, we beat the Season 1 champion. I'm speechless. Wow. I think he lost the moment he didn't bring the Weezing, because I was always gonna set up the hazards and they were gonna stay for the duration of the match, because his only removal, if he had any, from Team Preview would be Starmie. And since Starmie didn't have Rapid Spin, the hazards were there to stay. And oh boy, ow. Whew. The adrenaline is now rushing out of my body, and oh my God, yes. Whew. So since we beat Sally, at least now we can't say that we didn't deserve to be in playoffs, I feel like. And yeah, this is amazing. So I still don't know who I'm gonna face off against in the semifinals. I'll just have to wait on the results of the rest of the matches. And yeah, this is basically it for this week. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Sally, for the amazing battle that we had. Don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Squid jetting out.